Tuti, I know you're kind of you have a lot of knowledge on women's and sports. I think I remember that you also were the head of the foundation, the Billie Jean King Foundation, for many years. Can you give us a few figures that, I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I mean, as a comparison, just to compare male sports and female sports, and how women have to struggle harder in order to reach the same objectives?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, it's definitely an under-resourced product, the women's sports arena. And, you know, just in the World Cup figures alone, the men's sort of purse that will be divided amongst all the qualifying countries is $576 million for the Women's World Cup. And, you know, there's been 40, I think, World Cups for men. I think women are going to have their 7th next year. So we're obviously lagging behind, but, you know, the fact that the women's purse is only $6 million is just sort of shocking. I mean, I work a lot in the space of equal pay, and you know, women athletes are really getting sort of a penny on the dollar. I think there's an assumption that because there's women's pro basketball or other pro sports that we've arrived, but yet, you know, media coverage, women, you know, just barely beat out horses and dogs, which is sort of sad. With less than 4 or 5% of all media coverage, which is obviously what drives revenue and sort of large corporate underwriting. You know, women basketball players may be making a penny on the dollar for a male basketball player. So, you know, it's sort of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Women are just as interested. They just need more opportunities. And then if they are competing, you know, they should be paid at least more than a penny on the dollar to the male. So, you know, it's Billie, the Women's Sports Foundation, and Billie Jean King's legacy. Obviously, you know, she worked for decades and enrolled Venus Williams and other younger athletes to take a stand. And Julie Foudy did the same with the soccer players years ago as captain. But you know, it should just be sort of the right thing to do. It's sort of interesting to have such large disparity in this day and age.
Mm. And do you also think it has an impact on the motivation of girls at the grassroots level, you know, to join, I mean, to do something with sports for their lives, for their careers?
No, I think the barriers that girls face to play sports across the world are related to the barriers they face to enter society. You know, there's gender norms, there's lack of role models, so that's an infiltration of if you can't see these champions and get to know them, how could you aspire to be them? So I think we need to really shift our media culture to embrace a strong, powerful, competitive woman and celebrate her. We need to promote her athletic accomplishments, and you know, families need to trust that you want to give a girl a doll and a ball, and give a boy a doll and a ball as well. You know, there shouldn't be any gender assumptions around that, and you know, celebrate everyone being healthy, strong, and having the inner strength and confidence that sports gives us all.